Baker Valley I'm looking down into. In the distance, those are the Big Blue Mountains, or like maybe just the Blue Mountains. I can't remember if they're blue or Big Blue. When the pioneers got to this part, they knew they were starting to get pretty close to the end of the journey. There's still a few hundred miles to go, but they had gone over 1,500 when they got to this point. Alright, it is Monday, July the 10th, 2017. We're standing on the Oregon side of the Columbia River. You can see a barge out there moving products. There's Washington State over on that side. Pretty windy today. We've got a lot of wind turbines and windmills trying to generate power. Here we are at the Dalles Visitor Center, and our guide is showing us how water pressure inside the dam can turn turbines and create electricity. This is the dam at the Dalles, Oregon. Fascinating place. We were able to go in the visitor center that's behind us. They had cameras that showed the fish going up the fish ladders to go upstream. And the gentleman in there was very knowledgeable. He was very helpful in showing us and the kids how to produce electricity, how dams produce hydroelectricity, and it was fascinating to see how that is done. As you look down, the Columbia River continues on past the dam. There's Mount Hood in the distance. Really cool scene. Great close-up shot of Mount Hood. We were driving around the scenic route and saw this. It's beautiful. Alright, there is Mount Hood in Oregon. Extremely impressive mountain. Move, Ash. Alright, here we are at a place called the Rose Garden above downtown Portland. They've got all kinds of colors and styles of roses, and it is beautiful. Alright, we're standing at a place called Pittock Mansion, which overlooks downtown Portland. It's a great view up here. You can see Mount Hood in the distance. Great place. Very beautiful up here. Alright, here we are at a place called Cape Disappointment, right on the edge of the North American continent. That small cape goes out into the Pacific. The reason why it is called Cape Disappointment is back in the late 1700s there was an English explorer who was trying to find the right channel to go up the Columbia River, and he wasn't able to find it. And it was a disappointment because he couldn't find a way to get up there. He went a little too far to the north. This is the lighthouse at Cape Disappointment. Quite a climb to get here. Alright, here we are again at Cape Disappointment, kind of a slightly different view. I thought this might paint a better picture of it. Again, that's looking out into the ocean. And then you've got the estuary of the Columbia River. It was called Cape Disappointment because the guy came too far north, could not find a way to get into the Columbia River, would get caught on the sandbars and other areas. But that's looking up into where the Columbia comes out from, Washington, Oregon. The land across there is Oregon.